All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, that belongs to the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. His brother Kwana Watt come back at you, Lord will, with the edified lesson through the spirit and power. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edified, Lord will, straight to the point. Amen. Trump is giving ICE the okay to go to schools, to go to churches, possibly job sites, to come get those who are here illegally, which we know it don't just stop there, right? It don't just stop at those who are here illegally, right, that have come across the border recently, right, the last couple years. Esau is going deeper. He has gotten rid of natural-born citizenship, man, which has been, I can't remember when that, that law ultimately got enacted. It was, before my time, but it's been around for a very long time. He has gotten rid of it. So those that have parents that are, migrants, or they've been in America illegally for a long period of time, Esau is coming to come get you, right? Esau is coming to get, and who is his main target? The Israelites, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Again, mainly, right? Who he's been pointing out would be the so-called Latino tribes, man. The so-called Hispanic tribes, man. Which again are Israelites, according to the scriptures, man. According to history. Right, which ultimately leads to what? Jacob's trouble. Right? This is ultimately the starting, right, or very well could be the starting, right, of Jacob's trouble, man. This is paving the way for Jacob's trouble, right? It says, Trump says ICE can arrest people at churches and schools, directs agencies to use common sense, right? It says federal immigration authorities will be permitted to arrest people and carry out enforcement actions in near places such as churches and schools, making a departure from long-standing policy to avoid so-called sensitive areas, right? So there you go, right? Telling them, hey, right, not only has natural-born citizenship been long-standing, right, but the fact that ICE, right, cannot go to certain areas, right? Why? Because, again, you're going to be around children, right? Schools is children, right? You don't want the children to see those type of things, coming in their school and snatching up other children. Come on, man. But see, Esau's wiping all that shit away, man. Right? He has gotten rid of these things because he's planning to come in like a flood. Right? As according to scriptures, right? It says, Acting Homeland Security Secretary Benjamin Huffman announced the end of 2 directives in a statement, giving agents more authority over whether they carry out enforcement and eliminating illegal pathway for migrants seeking to come to the United States. It says criminals will no longer be able to hide in America's schools and churches to avoid arrest. you got children, right, that are in these schools. Right? Most of these migrants, right, are not going to school, man. Right? The adults and whatnot, they're going to work. Right? They're not going to college. Right? So what is he talking about, man? He's talking about the children, which we know going back a couple years, right, at the border, right, they were doing what? They were hemming up these children, right, with their parents and separating the children from the parents. Right? And we know what Esau was doing with them kids, man. Right? Just like that now they got those biotech or those bio labs, that are over there in Ukraine, right? And all that information is coming out. Hey, Esau was doing the same thing with these children here, possibly shipping them over there, to do what they do, man. Right? We know Esau is just like that, right? It says the Trump administration will not tie the hands of our brave law enforcement and instead trust them to use common sense. Which they're not going to, man. Right? When you go into the word common sense, right? The phrase common sense, right? It goes back to using wisdom. Esau don't move with wisdom. Right? Esau gonna come in like a flood and spare none, which we're gonna grab. Right? We're just gonna finish this article. Right? It says it's a key example of how enforcement is going to be different under the new Trump administration from the Biden administration. Immigration and custom enforcement is set a policy in 2011 preventing agents from making arrests in sensitive locations. The Biden administration put out similar guidance. Immigrant advocates have shared concerns over stripping that policy, arguing that doing so would stroke fear in immigrant communities and keep children from going to school or people from seeking care at hospitals, man. So again, right there showing you their target is the kids. Right? It says the second directive includes the phase out of parole programs that allow certain migrants to temporarily live and work in the United States. Republicans have repeatedly said the Biden administration abused the parole program by extending it to multiple nationalities. The statement doesn't clarify which programs will be phased out, but says the program will be returned to a case-by-case basis. The Biden-Harris administration abused the humanitarian parole program, yada, yada, yada. It says to indistinctly allow 1.5 million migrants to enter our country. This was all stopped on day one of the Trump administration. This action will return to the humanitarian parole program to its original purpose of looking at migrants on a case-by-case basis, the statement says. So again, right, this is just further proof, right, what Edom is planning to do. Right? He's planning, right? And again, this is the framework, right, of him coming down having great wrath, man, right? As it says right here in Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, man. This is talking about the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, which we know is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man today. Right? Matter of fact, let's grab that in the blue letter, Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. We'll grab that word devil. Right here, Strong's G 1228. Diablos, right? In the very bottom it says metaphor, right? Where it says right here, metaphor. Says metaphor applied to a man who by opposing the cause of the Most High may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, which we know Esau Edom, right? It's completely contrary to Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Yahweh Shem Shai is about righteousness, man. Esau is wicked, right? Scriptures say, lest there be, a more profane person, right, than Esau Edom, man. Which we know is what, right? We go into that word profane. It goes into outside the temple, man. Meaning he cannot be righteous, man. He is the wicked, right? And it says what? That he's going to come down having great wrath because he knows he has but a short time, man. Right? Esau sees the prophets out here, man. He sees, the things that the prophets have been saying, right? Are coming to pass, and he's getting scared, right? So he's doing what, man? He's trying to pull out all his stops, man, right? Seeking to his astrologers and prognosticators and magicians and whatnot, right? As it says in Isaiah, this is the 47th chapter, man. Stand now in thy enchantments, and this is what Esau's trying to do, right? With that, the Vatican open up those, the doors or something, I think it was portals or something like that. Him doing, CERN heavy the last few years, Esau trying to do everything that he can, man. Right? So again, he sees his end is coming. Right? So he about to move fast. Again, you just seen Trump. Day one, 200 executive orders, man. That's a shit ton of executive orders, man. Undoing a lot of the framework that the Biden administration, right, supposedly set up, man. You know, with he not allowing, men, right, biological men, to participate in women's, women's sports, right? Undoing the border wall situation, right? About to send the migrants. So this is about to be a very troubling time. Which again, Lord will, this is the beginning, right, of Jacob's trouble, man. Right, the hour of temptation, where Esau Edom is going to come in like a flood, right, sparing none. Let's go to that, right? Because as you see, he's talking about going to schools, right? 2nd Esdras 16. And I'll start at verse 70. So, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And we understand that Esau had just passed by the Biden administration, right, back in 2024. They had just passed a directive, 5201.2 for something. I can't remember the exact numbers, but a directive allowing for the military to use lethal force on American soil on Americans, man. You know? Just passed the directive. And now here he goes, basically allowing for ICE to, do what they do, man. Giving them free range, right? To go to schools and churches and, who knows, job sites as well. Because that was something they had talked about a little while ago, man. Going to job sites. So Esau's not going to care, man. And the brother Tazabal, man, it was this last weekend, or this last weekend, he had made a statement, right, at camp. That Esau is not a spiritual man, right? Esau's not going to sit here and be like, okay, this one, this is an Israelite, right? This is somebody who knows the truth. This is somebody, who truly is preaching. No, man. Esau doesn't care, right? Because his whole agenda, right, is to come and attack and get rid of the Israelites as a whole, as a nation, right? Going back to Psalms 83rd chapter, right? To make the name of Israel to be no more in remembrance. He don't like the Israelites, man. He don't like us, man. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he don't like us, right? Pursuing Ezekiel 35:5, our perpetual hatred. So he's not gonna care, right? Because his whole agenda, why would you have to get rid of natural-born citizenship? Why? Because if they've been here and they've been born here, it don't matter. They're not coming over here illegally. They were born here. But see, Esau isn't just stopping, again, at these migrants that are coming here, right? Esau's broadening his spectrum, man. Because we know and understand that he's coming, to get all Israel and to eliminate all Israel. That's his agenda, right? Going back to the Georgia Guidestones, he wants the world population down to 500 million, which is roughly 7.5 billion people he wants to basically kill, and take out the way. Esau ain't fucking playing with y'all, man. It says they should be like madmen, right? Madmen, sparing none, not even the kids. We saw what Esau was doing at the border, man. Right? They made a movie about it, right? Where they were separating the parents, right? Separating the children from the parents, right? And hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? We understand what he was doing, man. They got those biolabs out there in Ukraine, right? Hundreds of thousands of millions of kids have gone missing, right? The last few years, right? All over the world. What do you think Esau's doing with that shit, man? Jeffrey Epstein's island and all this other shit. We understand what Esau Edom's been doing, man. But see, in this time, man, Esau just gonna wipe him out, right? Esau's gonna continue to do what he do, right? The wickedness and what he's doing with these children and so on and so forth. Esau gonna continue to do that. But see, the death rate is going to be a higher number, right? Because it ain't just going to be him doing that. It's going to be him just taking people out, man. Right? That's why it said right here again. Let's go back to it, Slocky. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. They're not going to care. Esau don't got no fucking mercy. Right? It says, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. It said, for they shall waste and take them and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, man. So again, it's going to eventually get to the point where he's still going to be going in homes. Right? He's going to be going to homes. He's going to be going in schools. He's going to be going in churches. He's going to be going to job sites. He's going to be going in every place. Every place, man. You know? But yet you still got Israelites talking about, oh, you know, Trump is the closest thing to God. And hey, well, guess what, man? All you niggas that are side with this damn devil too, man. Hey, well, guess what? Y'all gonna be part of that number that he come in and take out, man. All you wicked ass niggas, man. Right? Because as it says in Isaiah, that we'll come back to this, man. Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 12 being the point. Therefore will I number you to the sword. He's talking. Now, who is that you? Who's he speaking about in this verse? He's speaking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel that's here, right? And again, a lot of these migrants that came over here, right, that are Israelites, right? A lot of them, right, have came over here to get judged, right? When Esau does come in like a flood, when those ICBM nuclear missiles, right, ultimately get shot up, and a lot of you Israelites are over here because you're going to be judged, right, for your wickedness, for your evil, man. You know, so that's really the reason as well, right? The main reason as well. But see, the Lord is going to use Esau, Edom to do so, right? Because it says right here, therefore I'll number you to the sword, right? That sword goes into, you know, the many different forms of judgment that the Lord is about to bring, right? Famine, right? Of food, a famine of water. Right, a lot of people are going to be dying of dehydration, starvation, right? Especially in the hotter climate, you know, states, right? Such as Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, right? Southern California, parts of Texas, you know, Idaho, you know, Utah, you know, a little warmer climate states, right? That don't necessarily have their own, you know, water, such as Arizona. They have to get it from other states like Colorado and whatnot, Lake Mead, Lake Powell. You know? People here are going to be fucked, man. Especially, you know, when it comes to water. Well, shit, I mean, food as well, man. You know? Because there's not a lot to eat out here in Arizona, man. You know, you can't just, you know, eat grapes and what like that and fruits and shit. Right? It's all cactus out here, man. You got very little, wild, you know, plants or whatnot that you can eat, man. You know, very little, right? Very little wildlife as well out here, man. You know, because it's all fucking desert. You know, so a lot of people are gonna fucking die, man, in these times that are coming. You know, especially you fucking 2/3, man. You fucking 2/3, you Stockholm syndrome ass fucking niggas, man. I fucking that bitch literally said. Sorry, that bitch literally said that Trump is the closest thing to God. Like, what? This man is a fucking devil, man. He fucking sat here and allowed for, you know, TikTok to go off, you know, and was talking about maybe possibly, you know, issuing a 90-day extension. And when it went off, what'd you do? You had people praying to Trump as if he is the Most High. Literally praying to this nigga, right? The basis of man, right? To bring this shit back. And guess what he did? He brought it back. Right? Which now you got, you know, Jake talking about, oh, he's the closest thing to God. You know, he gonna make everything better, man. He gonna bring America. Man, fuck that shit. No, he ain't, man. The same one that you saying this shit about is the same one that is about to come in like a flood and is going to be used, right, against you, man, right? Because the Lord's the one that's in control ultimately, right? Psalm 17 and verse 13, the Lord is going to use the wicked, which is his sword, right? So again, you know, a lot of you Israelites are going to be given over to these different, you know, pestilences and famines and so on and so forth, but as well as Esau, Edom, right, which is the sword of the Lord. And Esau has the blessing of the sword, which he's got robots, he's got these different kind of guns and all this other shit, man. Yeah, y'all, Jake, this is why it's called Jacob's trouble. Jake finna be in some straight fucking trouble, man. This ain't gonna be a fucking cakewalk of time, man. You know? It says, therefore I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. This is what's coming for you 2/3 Israelites out here, man. Right? That refuse to turn to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that refuse to stop trusting and believing in this fucking goddamn system. And you know, Esau, Edom, man. As the scriptures say, right, the trust in the shadow of Egypt, right, should be to your shame and confusion. Y'all people are going to be in a bad fucking case, right? It says, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes and did choose wherein I delighted not. That's right. Right? You're gonna be asked out, man. You're gonna be asked out when Esau Edom comes in like a flood. Right? Because again, he's not gonna spare nobody, man. You know? But see, Yahweh Shem Shai, right, there's a balance to it. Right? As he allows for 2/3, right, to be given over to these different judgments, the Lord's gonna protect the elect, right? Let's go back. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 73. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. That's right, right? Because in the times to come, you're going to know. The same ones that are telling you, right, and telling you, hey, man, turn away from Esau, Edom. Stop following after wickedness, man. Right? This nigga is not your God. Right? He is not your power. Right? He is, again, deceiving you, which he's very good at. Right? Into believing that he has, you know, your best interests at heart when he does it, man. Clearly, like we're looking at, man. Telling ICE that they have free range. That's wickedness, man. Straight the hell up. Wickedness. Evil. Because what is he planning to do? Murder, man. Genocide. You know? Unrighteously against the apple of the Lord's eye, which are the Israelites, man. You know? But see, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to protect the elect. He hath care for his elect. Right? He's not going to allow, you know, for you know, these famines that are coming, right, to ultimately overtake, you know, the elect, man. Right? Going back to Isaiah 65, what did the Lord say he's going to do? Right? In verse 13, it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh Shem Shai, behold, my servants shall eat. Right? Those that are, you know, ultimately, you know, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice today. Right? Those that are sitting here getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, even if it be, you know, one chapter a day, or even if it be one video a day, but still, right, continuing to, you know, serve Yahweh Shem Shai to the best of their ability. You know, be in the scriptures, stay in the spirit as much as possible, right? Especially in these times. You know, everyone else is going to be outside. That's why it says, but ye shall be hungry. Again, going back to the 2/3, right? It says, behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Why? Because it's going to be pointed out that you were told, right? It's going to be pointed out that you were warned and that you had the chance, right, to be in the same position, right, as those who are serving, right, those who are going to be protected, right? You had the opportunity to be in that same position, right? But you slapped the opportunity away. Therefore, you're going to have to die, man. And that's thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. We're reading it right now, right? It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart. But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit, man. And you people are going to be fucking done, man. Heartbroken, in a sense, man. Because you've been given opportunity. The prophets, the true prophets, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, have been out here, right? Beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down for decades. The elder apostles, the elder bishops, right? The elders, the Akim. Years, decades, years. The warning has been going out, but Jake don't want to listen, man. Jake don't care. You know? So they gonna have to die, but hey, Lord will we be of that number. Hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua gonna come to our aid, man. You know? He gonna deliver us in the time of trouble, man. You know? Lord will we be of that number, man. Hold on, let me. Oh, trouble. It's like, yeah. It's kind of cold. Where is it? It's like, yeah. Trying to look for a scripture, man. This is fire. Psalms 41:1. This is the chief musician, a psalm of David. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Yahweh Bashim Yahshua will deliver him in time of trouble. It says, but the salvation of the righteous is of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. He is their strength in the time of trouble. That's right. It says, Psalms 27:5. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock, right? It says, verse 9, it says, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua also will be a refuge for the oppressed. It says, a refuge in times of trouble. That's right, man. You know? And that's ultimately the point, man. Right? For the elect of the nation of Israel, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to be that refuge, man. Right? In the times that are going to come. Right, we read in Isaiah 59:19 that he's going to raise up a standard, meaning he's going to, do miracles, right, for those that truly believe, man. You know, those that truly believe. Everyone else is going to be asked out. They're going to be fucked, man. You know, in the times to come. You know, it ain't going to be a joke. Right, this is what's coming, man. You know. I just wanted to, ultimately speak on that, man. Lord will was edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rachak, Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops, Great Millstone. Till next time, I say shalom.